Hey, thanks for hanging out. I'm Rachelle, and you're listening to Thoughts About That. Hello. It's definitely good to be back again. Today, it's just going to be me. So go ahead and, pop me in your ears and do your dishes, water your flowers, drink some water, stay hydrated, because it's hot as hell. So today I wanted to talk about a few different things. The theme, though, that's been coming up is adult friendships. So that's going to be fun. I've been getting some great, feedback from you all. Thank you for sharing, part of your stories with me. I really appreciate it. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you found space here. And yeah, stick around. So we've had just some crazy news, because what's new? But Carlee, let's talk about Carlee. Carlee, everybody's like, Carlee, what are you doing? What are you doing, Carlee? And we know Carlee went missing and Carlee lied. Carlee never went missing. But why did she do it? And there's been a lot of things floating around. Let me be honest here, though. Let me back up. I only watched when her attorney came out and spoke and asked people to forgive her, and she made a mistake. So any other media, I didn't really watch. I did see all the memes. So, but why did she do it? Why would you fake your own kidnapping in today's day and age when it's already dangerous outside? Why would you do that? And, people are talking about now we won't be, as Black women, we won't be taken seriously. We were already not taken seriously, right? This one got a lot of media coverage. Her story did. And I think it had a lot to do because it blew the hell up on TikTok. And white women got in on this. And that just, propelled the media attention. But, police won't take us seriously. Media won't cover missing persons. I mean, we've already had that happen, and thanks to social media, we still are able to find some people. But Carlee, she went through nursing school. I don't know about you, but I'm horrible at all the math and all the science. So, smart girl. Why would she do it? And this is just my personal opinion, my personal take on it. I think, she just wanted to be chosen. She wanted to be seen by this guy, by her boyfriend. We don't know, all the story, and y'all might know more details that, but I think she just wanted to be chosen. She wanted to, if I go missing, maybe he'll see me and he'll care. And I really think, we do crazy shit for love, y'all. Not that that's love, but you know what I mean. And I think that's what it is. Just imagine wanting somebody so badly that you fake your own kidnapping. Obviously mental health, we could look at the childhood. Maybe there's lots of abandonment, but there's definitely something there to that. I don't know. Y'all let me know what you think. Moving on. Adult friendships? Oh man, I could talk about this forever, but I think if anything we've learned is that we need them. And can we just do away with the whole no new friends? Because we need new friends. Some friends have expired. Some relationships have fizzled. Maybe your interests have changed and you just, need common ground with some people in your life. So if you are in a place in your life, whether you're married, single, going through a divorce, you need friendships because life be lifing. And can I just say, we're really here for fun. We're here to have fun. And if we're not doing any of that, then what are we doing? So what better way to have fun than with a friend? I think obviously with the pandemic, like many of us that may not have had social anxiety before, now we do. Everybody is tapped out, exhausted, busy, or on the struggle bus, or several of those. And so, like, you really have to be intentional about these adult friendships and nurturing them and not taking things personally. You know, one of the things that I've done, because I would consider myself, well, people would consider me an extrovert. But even just now, since I've been living alone, you know, I get lonely. And if I don't, and I work from home. So if I'm not intentional about scheduling time with other humans, it can feel isolating. So I was talking to a friend and she was like, Rachelle, I really want to get out of the house. Like when I moved, I said I was going to be more social. I was going to get out. I was going to meet people. I was not going to just come home, you know, after work all the time, or, you know, stay home on the weekends. And I go, well, you know, one thing that's helped me is every week I try to schedule at least one coffee or one lunch with somebody. Because I talk to people all day, whether it's, you know, texts, voice note, Voxer, Instagram, DMs, like, I mean, I'm sure you do too, right? But it's different in person. It is differently different. Like the Everybody's So Creative lady. Everybody's so creative. Y'all watch her on TikTok. I hope she's doing well. Every week. And what I find is that, like, I am typically the one that has to ask, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. But I do have to do that. And, you know, whatever you have to do, if that's, you know, adding a calendar reminder in your phone and reminding yourself to, you know, reach out for some in-person connection, I say do it. Because the weeks will pass and the summer will be over and winter we're going to be inside because it's going to be cold. And enjoy this time. I know it's hot, but, you know, even more so in the winter, I have to do the whole scheduling, you know, a coffee or a lunch or something like that, because it's dreary. It's, you know, the trees are bare. It's ugly. I don't like it. So yeah, it's okay to be the person that asks, you know, because on social media, everybody's having fun. Everybody's posting their highlight reel. Even myself, like, I mean, I do, you know, share my some of my personal life, which a friend of mine actually helped me, like, not judge myself about sharing online, because I feel like an overshare, because, you know, but she said we share the good things, but when we share the not so good things or the not so, you know, sunshine and rainbow things, we were like, oh, why is she sharing her business? And it's like, oh, just because it's negative, it's my business, but anything good, it's, you know, free game. Anybody can know. And man, I love that because y'all know I don't do small talk. Okay. So I find that I do that even on social. I talk about, you know, real stuff. Yeah. We let social media hijack our emotions often with comparison, with, you know, we not where we're supposed to be yet, yada, 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 yada. But like Rihanna said, we need to celebrate any growth that we have. Celebrate all the wins. She said, I don't think women are celebrated enough. And I agree, Rihanna. I do. You're so right. Rihanna and her family is so cute. And I guess her boo ASAP is now getting in the film, which is cool. I love it. Rich people just got to be like, you know what? I'm bored. I'm about to go make a movie. That's crazy. Anyways, adult friendships. Scheduling time, not taking things personally when people aren't reaching out to you first. Like, it's okay to just be like, you know what, that's going to be my role. I'm going to be the reacher outer. You know what I mean? There's something I learned in my work about the 8-minute phone call. It was an article, New York Times, about the 8-minute phone call. Now, I am the person that I can talk on the phone throughout the day. Now when you call people, it's like, ring, ring. Hey, everything all right? Because we're so used to just texting and we're so used to just like not calling each other. So I feel like the 8-minute phone call, the premise was basically like, sometimes we don't call and make that connection because we're like, we're going to be on the phone for an hour and I don't have time for that. But if you just set the intention to just have an 8-minute phone call with someone, you can pretty much catch up and get the highlights and get the, the status of their life or whatever they want to share. You can just kind of catch up in 8 minutes if you really, have what I call in consulting a hard stop. Like, we're not going to be on this Zoom call forever, babes. Like, hard stop. I've got a meeting. Even if I don't have a meeting, I have a meeting because we got to go at the top of the hour. You know what I mean? So try the 8-minute phone calls. Something I do. I call people on Instagram. I do. I'm that girl that uses all the features of social media. I will call you on FaceTime because I do have an Android friend. Oh my God. Sorry. So what y'all think about Kiki? Kiki, do you love me? Not that Kiki. Kiki Palmer. Her boyfriend's recent behavior. I know it's probably over on the news cycle, but first of all, give it up for Kiki because she is a badass. She's in her own lane. But first of all, if I go to an Usher concert and I am on stage with Usher, I'm on stage with Mr. 7 o'clock on the dot, he is going to do what he wants to do to me. Yeah. Usher, I am here. Let's go. Because what? So, and I mean, Kiki, like, we're body neutral over here, so we don't comment on people's weight, right? But she looks good, like sexy. She is just embracing that motherhood and just like, I really just feel like she's just, I don't know, like, I mean, she's always been in her own lane, doing her own thing, but now she's just really like stepping into that and owning that. And I just love it for her. And I think other people are seeing it too, because she always been on her stuff. But, if I'm on stage at an Usher concert with Usher, okay, he's about to sing to me. He's going to sing like, Daddy's home. Yes, he's about to sing to me. So boyfriend, baby daddy, you need to sit down because you will be like the dude. Y'all remember the dude who got into it with Drake on social media and Drake was just like really just getting under his skin because he started DMing his girl and stuff. First of all, Drake, you childish, but I love the pettiness there because what? Like, you are about to let me enjoy this moment. I just brought a baby into this world. And if not, I'm still about to enjoy this moment. I want a partner that would be happy for me that happened. Right? Like you need to be happy for me. Like, I enjoyed my time. I was having a good time. And your little sourpuss comments on social media was not needed. So I don't know. I wonder what that night was like when they got home in the morning after too. Cause like, are they going to stay together? I don't know. Anyways, I feel like Wendy Williams, the hot topics. Oh, Wendy, we miss you. Yeah. We talked about Carlee. We talked about Kiki. We talked about friendships. I do rather one-to-one than one-to-many. Don't invite me to a group chat and I don't want to go to like a dinner with multiple people. Like, I just rather meet with one person. So you got to find out your vibe, what you like, what you enjoy, what makes you feel comfortable, what makes you feel the least amount of social anxiety. You know what I mean? So you can actually be in your body and enjoy yourself. And go from there and make your decisions about who you hang with and where you go on that. I think now that I know that about myself, like the moment somebody invites me to a group text, it's like Rachelle has left the chat because I don't want to be there. Stop. Sorry if I was loud there. I did see a meme that was really funny. And it said her Aunt Cheryl or something was epic because she started a group chat for her friends and invited everybody and said it was her birthday coming up and told them to plan her birthday, and then she left the chat. Yeah, like we got to be proactive because who's going to be like, let me plan a birthday for Cheryl? Cheryl was like, y'all are about to celebrate my birth. Thank you. Get out of the house, have real conversations with people. One of the things that I love about living where I am now actually is I get to see people like within feet of walking out of my house. When I lived in the suburbs, like I had to drive to go see, just be amongst civilization, it felt like. But like just being able to, the area I live in is walkable. And so I can go to grab food or grab, coffee. And I can see people. The loneliness that I may have felt kind of subsides a little bit, even if I'm not directly talking to them, yeah. So I was talking with my friend yesterday about something that I believe is a New Orleans thing. Which, by the way, the New Orleans phrase of the day is, I say all that to say this. Only New Orleans people say that. Like after saying a whole spiel, they'll be like, I say all that to say this. Really? What are you saying? Because I just heard you, but like, are you about to say something else? But it's kind of like a recap. It's kind of like, here is the boom, right? What was I talking about? So, what was I talking about, y'all? It's going to come back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So, I feel like being able to get out of the house, seeing people helps me feel less alone, even if I'm not talking to them. So, what do you like about where you live? What can you do? Is it something that you want to get involved in your community, or is it just, you just want to have social time? What I love about Oklahoma City is now we have all of these, like, or not all of them, there are a few of them, like collectives, right? Where these places or these food halls, essentially, where there are these multiple restaurants in one place. And we have a local DJ here called DJ Lightbright and his brand, DJ Lightbright and Friends. And they have a lot of these, like whether it's a dance hall or, like a theme, like Latin night or something like that. There's just all of these different places to go and actually meet people. But I find that's not the majority of people's personality, right? To just go by yourself to an event like that and just like try to talk to people, That's why people hate networking events. But we have options, I've connected with people in Facebook groups. Like there's a local skating Facebook group here. And I joined the group because I thought I was about to go skating, but the way my knees are set up, we have a way to connect with people with similar interests today that, we can get our needs met. It's just, we have to be proactive. And that part sucks. Get some accountability. Like, don't let the time pass you by. Don't let, I got to wait till I lose weight. No, we ain't got time for that. Today, we need to enjoy ourselves. Today, we need to connect with people. That, is a part of your mental health. It really is. I mean, and we know that, which is why we want to do something different, So Yeah. I think I have some good solid friendships. I think the biggest thing for me that I had to learn was, people play different roles in your life. Like, um, I haven't really shared this. Well, I can share it here. I am starting a new business, um, a virtual call center. And, you know, I have sort of a work wife that's kind of like walking alongside me through this process. And I mean, we talk about our kids and we may talk about like what we're eating and stuff like that, but the majority, we talk about business. We talk about our goals. We talk about our dreams. She's not physically here. She's in Vegas, but we talk every day on an ongoing basis. And that's the role that she plays in my life. And I appreciate that because I'm single and I need to make some money. And that friendship is so valuable to me. Um, I know the role that she plays in my life and vice versa, right? And so identifying what role people play in your life, they may just have the role of just the coffee friend or just the margarita friend. You know what I mean? Just the grocery store friend. Because really, adult friendships could look like, running errands together. Well, I mean, why not? It could be, the bestie. Everybody's not a bestie. My son is always like, but he won't be my best friend. Son, everybody's not your best friend, son. Jesus. Okay. Everybody's not your best friend, but everybody does play a role. And, just identifying that and allowing that person to be that. And even talking about it and having communication about it. You know what I mean? I was on dating apps, and when I was also meeting friends, and when I would meet someone, it would be like, because Facebook dating has this thing where you can smile for friendships and I know people might think, oh, that's desperate, but really, Bumble, like, it's a thing. I don't think that it should be your only way to meet friends. A lot of times we meet friends through other people. But, if that's what you have, then that's what you have to work with, and when I would start a conversation, it's like, what are you here for? What are you looking for? What do you want in a friend? Because why not? And they would say things like, well, I want to be able to be like, hey, I saw this event, like, you down? I think that's very, that's cool. Like, okay, cool. Like, we could do that. I can have that type of friend. I do need those deep friendships. So I'm, not discarding that. Like, I do need my people. But I can be okay with that kind of friend. I wasn't always that way. I wanted deep relationships with everybody because I'm just a deep, intense person. But I now know that can't be the case. And I have really found, comfort in knowing that even those distant friendships with different roles are still very, very valuable. And we should all have them. Because everybody can't be a best friend, but you can have more than one bestie. So we make the rules here, y'all. We make our own rules. So yeah, go out, make some friends. I recently reconnected with a friend from middle school, y'all. We haven't talked in 20 years. We are Facebook friends, but we haven't physically seen each other in 20 years. Okay? The first conversation we had when we reconnected was 3 hours long because we had so much to catch up on. And it was so neat. Like, we had such a good conversation. It was just cool. It was cool. And it's always amazing the things that you actually remember about back in the days when I was young. I'm not a kid anymore, but someday, y'all, does that happen to you? Like, random just lyrics just pop in my head throughout the day and I have to say it out loud. Like, it's weird. We talked for about 3 hours. It was great. And like, just gonna see where it goes, like, she got kids, she busy. We always be wanting a break and trying to run from the kids. We understand, like, we just It's a vibe. It's a vibe. All friendships look different. It looks different. But just how, we communicate in dating relationships, right? We need to be doing that in our friendships as well. Holding people accountable, holding ourselves accountable, treating people how we want to be treated. The fundamentals, y'all, the back to the basics. So yeah, go out, make friends, reconnect with friends, do fun shit with your friends, make a friend list that you want of things you want to do. Like I made a list of things to do with someone important in my life, and we've been kind of checking them off, and it's been so fun. Like one of the things we had on there was, the Pride. We went to Pride night, and then there was, we have like restaurants on there. Did y'all know? I bet y'all didn't know this. That Oklahoma City is ranked 87th in the world for the best food. I bet y'all didn't know that. I be putting y'all on. The best food. So like we have so much good food here. And shout out to Mayor Hope. Mayor Hope for president. He's done so great. Anyways, or governor. Look, we'll take what we can get. Okay. But 87th in the world, like we're up there with like Houston. And I don't remember where we fell. I mean, obviously we were further than New Orleans, but 87th is incredible. In the world, there's so many new restaurants here. You can pick your cuisine. What you want? You want Laotian food? Boom. What do you want? Vietnamese? What do you want? Like, pick what you want. Peruvian? We got it. I'm a foodie, so people who are also foodies chances are we may have, we can probably kick it because I like to go out to eat. In fact, when I was doing my budget, I was like, I want to make money so that I can go out to eat because it's a part of my entertainment. It's what I like to do. It's like some people go play golf. I like to go out to eat. So that is a separate budget than my grocery budget. I feel like. Y'all let me know if I'm doing too much. But I feel like. And that is goals. I want to get to where I can go. If I want to go out to eat, $20, we're not breaking the bank a few times a week. I want to do that. And maybe once I will get a drink and a to-go dessert. So that's just create the life that you want. No rules. Well, y'all, it's been fun talking about friendships today. I'm probably going to call my friend as soon as I get in the car. And we're going to talk about this podcast. Friendships are so important. I hope I'm as good of a friend to my friends as they are to me. And I'm grateful. I really am. And, good karma. Be good, be kind. You'll attract good people. And shitty people, because let's be honest, there's shitty people out there. So yeah, friendships. I want to know what y'all thought about today. Leave a review. Helps others find us on Spotify or on Apple Podcasts. Take a moment to do that. Greatly appreciated. And come hang out with me on Instagram stories and TikTok. And I will see you next time. Have fun. Bye. Thanks for hanging out. Thoughts About That was brought to you by the Possibilities Podcast platform.